I'd like to invite the next author. Paper ID is 6205, Academy, a unique online exam software using machine learning. Mr.
Uh,
Hartik Suhagiya, are you there?
yes, sir.
Yeah, you can start your screen share.
Yeah. So,
Start.
hello everyone. Good afternoon, all. Academy. Now, my title of the paper is Academy, a unique online exam software using ML. So, the content of the PPT is organized as follows: overview, objective, proposed methodology, results, conclusion, and finally the references. Overview. The entire education system was most affected due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Educational institutions had to adapt online teaching and assessment methods. This drastically changed the evaluation method. Because of this, the students had to face many conflicts regarding the functionalities present in the existing applications or the lack of proper resources such as internet connectivity, poor access to technology, aggressive online proctoring, and also from the faculty's perspective, there may be discomfort during question paper generation and difficulty in evaluation of a candidate's actual potential. So, objective of the paper is to provide good profile and the test management, like the track of the all the past tests and providing the analysis on it. Then to provide ease in communication, like to make a bridge between a student and a mentor or professor faculty, to provide easy exam generation for the faculty so that the candidates can be evaluated properly, to provide exam conduction, to make exam conduction process easy and fair by providing authentication in the application, to provide best possible analysis on the results of the tests taken by the student. Then proposed methodology. So the main focus of the application is towards the student module. There are four key modules: exam, tab switch, question paper generation, and analysis. Exam contains the two subsections: student face detection, which is done using MTCN and ML model, and the student face verification, which is the extension of face detection. Means the face detection is part of uh, face verification, and there is a tab switch, question paper generation, and all. So let's go first for detection and verification. To detect the faces of the student while giving the exam, images taken through the camera, which will be provided as input to the MTCNN, a face detection algorithm, and the output result will be all the faces identified or detected through the camera, that is from the image. This will lead in finding the student's face position, and also will let us know how many people are in front of camera while giving the exam. Then face verification will lead us in verifying the student's face, which will ensure authentication that the student is authenticated student, which is done by using the evaluation method called dissimilarity measure, which is calculated using cosine similarity. Then while giving the exam, student may conduct various malpractices such as tab switch. So if the student tries to switch the tab, that is switches to the another tab in the browser, it can be detected easily with the help of application developed, and the appropriate action can be taken against it, and the appropriate alert will be going to the mentor. Then the main part of this application, that is the question paper generation, which will help the faculty a lot. Like the question paper generation is randomizing the MCQ in an efficient way to reduce the malpractices, as it presents different questions for different students, but with the same difficulty level for all the students as set by the faculty. So the process is like this: the faculty uploads an Excel file which contains several MCQs, and the faculty will also specify the level of difficulty with the each questions, and also specify what kind of paper the faculty wants, like what should be the bifurcation of low, medium, and the high. So based on this, the from the backend, the question paper will be generated based on the difficulty level entered by the faculty from the front end. So the paper quality will be maintained equally for all the students. Then the next and the final part is analysis, which is done on the test taken by the student. So there are four analysis which we will be providing in the application: mark and rank analysis, top 10 rank analysis, difficulty analysis, and student across groups and participation analysis. The mark and rank analysis: in this analysis, the students marks are displayed with the percentage. Then the next is top 10 rank analysis. This analysis will provide the top 10 students from the test in a class. And the difficulty analysis. So in case of mixed questions, this analysis gives the total number of questions attempted out of all the questions for each difficulty level. For example, in case of high, how many student how many questions a student attempted out of all the questions in a difficulty in a high difficulty level basically. And then the last analysis is stand across groups and participation analysis. So stand across groups is a which it is used to compare the score of a student with the topper, average, and the minimum score. And the participation analysis will give the students participation in all the tests, like the student participated only in the 80% of all the tests and the 20% test was skipped by the student. So now let's move towards the result section, which will help us easily understand all of this. So the result basically first, the face detection and verification. A web application with useful features and constraint was developed by integrating the MTCNN model, which is multitask cascaded neural network model. So the first two images in the first row, out of which the first image shows that uh, one face is detected of the student, whereas the next image shows that two faces are detected, out of which one is the authentic user and the second is a person assisting user one, candidate one basically. The the second row depicts that the face verification procedure. So in this case, before taking the exam, candidate's image will be captured and it will be matched with the profile image, with that is profile image which will be present on the application. If the image matches, then only the user will be proceeded towards the test, else this process will repeat again. So for this matching, we are using a measure called dissimilarity measure based on cosine similarity. Then the next is tab switching. So this will help us in detecting whether the user is trying to switch the tab and gaining access to other external resources. So if the user is switching the tab, an appropriate alert will go to the mentor, as well as the appropriate alert will be displayed on the application as well while giving exam. Then the analysis, overall test analysis. So here the score of a student will be displayed with the percentage and the class rank will also be displayed. Then the next is top 10 analysis, where the top 10 students ranking will be displayed in a descending order. Then the difficulty analysis. So here there are three difficulty levels of a particular paper, that is organized into low, medium, and high, out of which the number of questions of low difficulty level were 20, out of which the student attempted 18. And similarly in case of medium and high. Then the overall test analysis. So there are two parts wherein the overall test, and so the year with the help of line graph, a student score is compared with the minimum, average, and the high score. High score is depicted by green color, average score is depicted by this orange color, and the minimum score is depicted by brown color. And the next is participation analysis, where out of all these tests, the student participated in this many tests and skipped this much test, like skipped 20% of the test and participated in 80% of the total tests. Then in conclusion, a secure web application for fair conduction of online exams has been made, which result in a good measurement of candidates' actual potential, that is knowledge. The solution includes numerous features that have been created, such as remote proctoring for observing the candidate, detection of switching between the browser tabs in a computer, and detecting students' positions with high accuracy. So in references, we studied existing applications that existed in the market and also did past researches related to this topic. Yeah, thank you.
Hardik,
Yes, sir.
didn't you got any paper based on your work?
Yeah, so there are.
Because you have not put up in references those papers.
Yeah, so I thought like I should put it as a general, like we studied existing applications that were developed and also studied researches as well, instead of putting links.
Because
Like,
there are some already online exam software is there.
Mhm. Yes, sir.
How you will compare with the previous work then?
So actually, we know like in existing application, there is no kind of authentication feature where they do face verification with the like means they didn't do face verification. And also we the novel approach of our application is we are generating dynamic random MCQs from the backend, which will be of same difficulty level for all the student. Like it won't be biasness like from the technical aspects.
Okay. Thank you. You can stop
Yes, sir.
sharing now.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.